The Young and the Restless spoilers for Wednesday, November 13, reveal that Victor Newman and Nikki Newman will welcome guests into their gorgeous home. Abby Newman Abbott and Devon Hamilton Winters are getting married in the original ranch house recreation, so there will be a lot to celebrate. Of course, that includes I and R's 13,000th episode celebration, since that's happening on Wednesday's show as well. Plenty of twists and turns are brewing, but Devon will start off with a little pre-wedding gathering with Nate Hastings and Lily Winters at the GCAC. That's where Anna Hamilton and Harmony, aka Yolanda Hamilton, will show up ahead of the nuptials, so Devon will thank his half-sister and birth mother for returning to Genoa City. Later, Victor and Ashley Abbott will walk Abby down the aisle so she can tie the knot with her perfect match. Dominic Newman Abbott Winters Chancellor will serve as the ring bearer while Reverend Holmes officiates the ceremony. While Devon and Abby say their vows, some drama will be heating up across town. Phyllis Summers will be driving when she reacts to what appears to be some car sabotage. I and R recently released a promo that shows Phyllis panicking behind the wheel, so we could be looking at a situation where Phyllis' brakes are cut. Phyllis is about to spin out and land in a car crash, so Summer Newman will get updates on some dire news soon enough. Nick Newman may end up at the crash site later this week, but let's talk about Sharon Newman and her role in all this. There's a good chance Sharon will be to blame for sabotaging Phyllis' vehicle, so our predictions hint that more guilt is on the way. The Young and the Restless spoilers say some scary moments will follow all the bliss of the marriage ceremony, so don't miss all the chaos. CDL's where you want to be for sizzling Young and the Restless spoilers, predictions, updates, and news, so make us your #1 source. In The Young and the Restless, Nate Hastings is confronted with an unexpected revelation that could change his life forever. Nate has long endured a journey marked by personal and family struggles, despite his polished exterior and strong facade. Haunted by unresolved family secrets and disappointments, Nate often feels burdened by the weight of his past. Recently, however, he finds himself faced with an opportunity that could finally bring the happiness he has long sought. Nate's relationship with his family has been complicated. He recently discovered he has a younger brother, Damien, from whom he has been estranged due to deeply buried family drama. Raised separately, neither brother was aware of the other's existence until their Aunt Amy urged Nate to reconnect with Damien and step into the role of a supportive older brother. Despite Amy's plea, Nate hesitates, worn out from his life's battles and unsure of how much more he can give emotionally. Complicating matters further, Nate's romantic life has been no smoother. His proposal to Audra ended in rejection, shattering his hopes for the companionship he deeply craved. This disappointment leaves Nate questioning whether he is destined to face an endless cycle of loneliness. Yet, just as he is beginning to feel adrift, a surprising encounter turns his world upside down. At a recent gathering, Nate spots Alina, a significant figure from his past, holding a young child. The sight brings forth a rush of emotions as Elena announces that Nate is the father of the child in her arms. The room falls silent, while Nate's heart and mind race with questions and emotions. Could this really be true? Has he unknowingly been a father all this time? And why would Alina keep this a secret from him? Their past together was filled with meaningful, bittersweet memories, and Nate had once believed that his bond with Alina was something extraordinary. Though he thought that chapter had closed, the revelation that he has a son reignites his long-dormant feelings. Alina, calm and composed, offers a solution to dispel any doubts, stating that a DNA test could confirm her claim. But she insists with confidence that Nate is indeed the father and deserves to know his son. Nate feels a mix of anticipation and trepidation as he awaits the DNA test results. Though rationally, he knows the importance of confirming the truth, his heart already yearns to embrace this new role. If the test proves his paternity, Nate resolves to be there for his child, and to offer him the love and stability that Nate himself missed. For Nate, the possibility of being a father represents a fresh start, a chance to fill the void in his life and create a loving family with Alina. As the DNA test confirms the news, Nate stands at a crossroads, ready to embrace fatherhood and eager to finally move beyond the pain of his past. He imagines a future where he can protect and nurture his son, building a family together with Alina if she will allow it. The journey, however, won't be easy. There are lingering questions about why Alina kept the pregnancy a secret, and Nate's insecurities about his readiness for fatherhood continue to loom. Despite the challenges, Nate feels a newfound determination. For the first time in a long time, he has something worth fighting for: a family, love, and perhaps even inner peace. As he looks toward this new chapter, Nate hopes that Alina will open the door to a life together, giving them both a chance to heal and find happiness in a shared future. In a bombshell revelation that's left the young and the restless fans reeling, Jack Abbott's world is about to be turned upside down. In a shocking twist, Jack discovers that the woman he thought was Diane Jenkins is actually an imposter, and the real Diane has been dead for years. This gripping storyline unfolds when Jack begins to suspect something is wrong. Subtle changes in Diane's personality, mysterious behavior, and a series of inconsistencies have plagued him for months. Initially dismissing these doubts as stress and paranoia, Jack soon finds himself following a trail of clues that ultimately reveals the shocking truth. The woman he's been confiding in, loving, and trusting isn't the real Diane at all. The clues leading to Diane's true identity. Jack's suspicions aren't entirely unfounded. Small, unsettling discrepancies have emerged, strange gaps in Diane's memories, unexplained absences, and unusual reactions to people and places she once knew well. What started as an uneasy feeling escalated when Diane accidentally referred to an event from the past with details only known by her close family, but in a way that didn't match Diane's usual recollection. This slip left Jack digging for answers. The moment of truth, the mask comes off. Jack's discovery reaches its climax when he finds undeniable evidence, documents that confirm the real Diane Jenkins died years ago. With this chilling confirmation in hand, Jack confronts the imposter, who, caught off guard, ultimately admits to the deception. The details surrounding her motives and how she managed to impersonate Diane for so long remain unknown, but the reveal promises explosive confrontations in upcoming episodes. What this means for Jack and Genoa City. This revelation is a turning point for Jack. Not only has he been betrayed in the deepest sense, but he also must come to terms with the fact that he's been unknowingly manipulated. The emotional fallout from this discovery is bound to shake him to his core, and the effects will likely ripple throughout Genoa City, impacting friendships, romances, and alliances. I and our fans can brace themselves for intense drama, as the storyline now opens up new questions. Who is this mysterious woman really, and why did she go to such lengths to impersonate Diane? And perhaps most importantly, what will Jack do next? Reactions from fans, shock and speculation. This revelation has left Y and our fans buzzing with excitement, shock, and endless theories. Many viewers are already speculating about the imposter's true identity and motive. Could she be connected to another one of Jack's enemies, or does she have her own dark agenda? Social media is ablaze with fan theories, and viewers are eagerly anticipating the next twist in this thrilling storyline. For longtime fans of The Young and the Restless, this is one plot twist that will go down in soap opera history. As Jack comes to terms with this ultimate betrayal, Genoa City will never be the same. November 2024, The Young and the Restless has just delivered one of the most emotional moments in its long history, as fans said a final goodbye to the legendary Eric Braeden, who has portrayed the iconic Victor Newman for over 4 decades. In an emotional and heartfelt farewell, Braden's character took his leave from Genoa City, leaving fans across the world both devastated and grateful for his unforgettable legacy. For those who have followed The Young and the Restless since its early days, Victor Newman has been a cornerstone of the series. Braden's portrayal of the powerful, complex, and often polarizing figure has made him one of the most beloved and enduring characters in soap opera history. His final scenes have left viewers in tears as they witnessed an emotional farewell that will not soon be forgotten. Eric Braden's legacy, a character like no other. Victor Newman has been the embodiment of power, ambition, and family loyalty since his first appearance in 1980. Over the years, viewers have watched as Victor navigated the ups and downs of his personal and professional life, often making enemies along the way. His relationships with his children, especially with his sons Nicholas and Adam, have been at the heart of many dramatic storylines. He's been the ultimate businessman, the fierce patriarch of the Newman family, and a central figure in Genoa City's power structure. Eric Braden's portrayal of Victor transcended the traditional soap opera character. He brought depth and complexity to Victor, turning him from a mere businessman into a force of nature whose presence was felt in every corner of the show. Through Braden's nuanced performance, Victor became one of the most iconic characters in soap history, and undoubtedly one of the most memorable. But now, after over 4 decades, Eric Braden is saying his final goodbye. His decision to leave The Young and the Restless has left fans heartbroken, but it's also been an opportunity for the actor to reflect on his incredible career and the impact he's had on the show. The heartbreaking final moments. In the emotional episode that aired this week, Victor Newman shared his final moments with his family in a scene that had viewers in tears. As the patriarch of the Newman family, Victor gathered his loved ones for a final farewell, offering his wisdom and love one last time. The iconic character's final words were both poignant and bittersweet, as he expressed his pride in his children and his deep regret for the mistakes he had made along the way. "I have lived a full life, and though it hasn't always been easy, I am proud of what we've built together," Victor said, his voice breaking. "You are my legacy, and I trust that you'll carry on the Newman name with honor." The scene was beautifully written, with Victor expressing love and remorse in equal measure. Braden's performance was nothing short of powerful, showcasing the depth of Victor's character in a way that only he could. The moment was a fitting tribute to a character who has been the heart and soul of The Young and the Restless for. But it wasn't just Victor's family who felt his departure. Fans all around the world have been sharing their own emotional reactions on social media, with many expressing their gratitude to Eric Braden for his years of dedication to the role. A farewell that will last forever. As the episode concluded, it was clear that Victor Newman would not be returning to Genoa City. Fans were left with the haunting image of Victor walking out of his family's lives, symbolically leaving behind the legacy of the Newman Empire. While it was the end of an era for The Young and the Restless, it was also a celebration of the incredible work that Eric Braden has done over the years. "I couldn't have asked for a better way to say goodbye," Braden shared in a behind-the-scenes interview. "Victor has been a part of my life for so long, and I will always cherish the memories. It's been an honor to play such an iconic character, and I'll forever be grateful to the fans who supported me along the way." Braden's farewell was not just about Victor's exit. It was also a thank you to the fans who have watched him grow and evolve as an actor over the years. His commitment to the role and the show has been unwavering, and his final moments on The Young and the Restless were a testament to his love for the character and the show. The future without Victor. As fans digest this monumental loss, the question remains, what's next for Genoa City without Victor Newman? With one of the most powerful and influential characters in the series now gone, the dynamics within the Newman family and Genoa City as a whole will undoubtedly shift. Who will take up the mantle of leadership at Newman Enterprises? How will Victor's children cope with his absence? While Eric Braeden's departure marks the end of an era, The Young and the Restless is known for its ability to reinvent itself and continue captivating audiences. As new storylines unfold, one thing is certain: Victor Newman may be gone, but his legacy will live on in the lives of those he leaves behind, and in the hearts of the millions of fans who loved him. Fans react. Social media exploded after the episode aired, with fans sharing their sorrow over Braeden's departure. "I can't believe Victor is really gone. Eric Braeden gave us so many unforgettable moments. This is the end of an era," one fan tweeted. Another fan expressed their gratitude. "Thank you, Eric Braeden, for all the years of incredible performances. You made Victor Newman one of the most memorable characters in TV history. You will never be forgotten." Braeden's departure is truly the end of an era for The Young and the Restless, but his impact on the show will live on forever. As the curtain falls on this chapter of The Young and the Restless, one thing is for sure: Eric Braeden will always be remembered as the man who brought Victor Newman to life. And for that, fans will be eternally grateful. How do you feel about Eric Braeden's final goodbye as Victor Newman? What will you miss most about his character? Share your thoughts in the comments below. The Young and the Restless fans are in for a gripping episode on November 13, 2024, as tensions rise in Genoa City, setting the stage for a dramatic shift in the power dynamics. Sharon Newman, a long-standing pillar of strength, faces her inner demons and is forced to confront the past that continues to haunt her. At the same time, Jill Abbott's return threatens to disrupt the fragile balance of the city, with her sharp mind and ruthless strategies already setting wheels in motion for potential conflict. Sharon's quest for redemption and Phyllis's opposition. Sharon's emotional journey reaches a turning point as she realizes the weight of her unresolved guilt and mistakes. Determined to seek psychological help, Sharon plans a temporary departure from Genoa City, hoping to find healing and redemption. However, her decision is not met with support. Phyllis Abbott, who has always been wary of Sharon's motives, strongly opposes her plan. Phyllis sees Sharon's decision to leave as an escape from facing the consequences of her actions. She believes that Sharon should stay in Genoa City and confront her past head-on, where she can face the repercussions and make amends. Phyllis's fierce belief that Sharon needs to take responsibility for her actions highlights the deep conflict between the two women. Phyllis is concerned not only for Sharon's well-being, but also for the larger implications of Sharon leaving. In her eyes, Sharon's departure would be a cowardly act, an attempt to avoid facing her mistakes. Phyllis insists that Sharon stay and face the truth, arguing that true healing comes from owning up to one's faults. Yet, Sharon, overwhelmed by fear of both legal consequences and social stigma, begins to plan her departure in secret. ***, Sharon's secret escape. A silent sacrifice ***. Sharon is torn between her desire to heal and her overwhelming fear of the consequences her actions might bring. As she quietly arranges her escape, she knows that Phyllis's objections come from a place of care, but Sharon cannot risk facing the repercussions that could change her life forever. She hopes that by leaving quietly, she can heal in peace and return stronger, with the tools to confront her past mistakes. The emotional toll of leaving Genoa City is immense for Sharon, as she knows her absence will be deeply felt by those who love her. However, her decision to step away is motivated by the hope of starting fresh and finding the psychological help she desperately needs. Sharon's departure is shrouded in secrecy, with only a select few aware of her true plans. As she prepares to leave, she is forced to make a painful sacrifice, hoping that her time away will allow her to return as a better version of herself. Amidst Sharon's struggles, Jill Abbott's return to Genoa City creates shockwaves throughout the city. Known for her sharp intellect, strategic mind, and no-nonsense attitude, Jill is a force to be reckoned with. Her return sparks both excitement and apprehension. Her supporters welcome her back with open arms, while those who have crossed her in the past fear her calculated moves. Lily Winters, a woman with her own ambitions, greets Jill's return with a false show of friendliness, concealing the deep resentment she harbors toward Jill. Lily's past grievances with Jill, both professional and personal, fuel her desire to see Jill face the consequences of her actions. Lily's immediate goal is to weaken Phyllis Abbott's influence in the city, and she sees Jill as the key to achieving that. Lily pressures Jill to remove Phyllis from her position of power, believing that by doing so, she can assert control over the situation. *** Lily's manipulations and Devon's loyalty ***. Jill, however, is not easily swayed. She is aware of Lily's ulterior motives and refuses to comply with her demands. Jill avoids direct confrontation, knowing that engaging with Lily would only give her the upper hand. Recognizing that subtlety will be required to handle the situation, Jill stays focused on her own goals while evading Lily's direct attacks. As the tension between Lily and Jill grows, Lily begins to seek assistance from Devon Hamilton, hoping to manipulate him into supporting her cause. Devon, loyal to Jill and bound by professional obligations, finds himself in a difficult position. He cannot betray Jill, even as Lily pressures him to act. Devon's refusal to help Lily further exposes the growing divide between those who are loyal to Jill and those who seek to undermine her. As Genoa City braces itself for the emotional fallout of Sharon's departure and the strategic shifts that Jill's return will bring, the power struggle is far from over. The episode promises to set the stage for more confrontations and revelations in the days to come. For the Tuesday, November 12 episode of The Young and the Restless, spoilers photos show Ashley arriving home to a special surprise from Aubrey and Devon. These images preview some happy moments that you will not want to miss. Scenes from Genoa City. It's a great day for the Abbott family. Ashley returns home after getting treatment for her did in Paris. Abby and Devon are at the Abbott mansion to welcome her home. Ashley and Devon embrace, and the couple seems ready for their upcoming wedding. Ashley and Abby end up sitting on the couch and catching up. There's no doubt these two have a lot to discuss, considering how long Ashley has been gone. Sure, we saw them on a video call, but there's nothing like talking in person. There's an adorable little cake that says, "Happily Ever After." Are they having a little wedding shower ahead of the big day, or is this just a special moment for them? Abby and Devon kiss passionately, and then they smile at each other and embrace. It looks like these two are ready to make things official. Check it out in the slideshow below. November 2024, The Young and the Restless has just delivered one of the most jaw-dropping twists in recent memory, leaving fans in utter disbelief. Heather Williams, a character who was presumed dead for months, has just made a stunning return, and she's not back for a happy reunion. Instead, she's alive and harboring a deep, dark secret that could shatter lives in Genoa City. But the biggest bombshell? Heather is planning a vengeful plot against Sharon Newman. The shocking return. Heather's unbelievable revelation. Fans were left stunned when Heather was initially thought to be dead, with her tragic passing leaving a hole in the hearts of her family and friends, especially her ex-husband Paul Williams and their daughter. Her death was officially ruled an accident, with no further investigation, leaving everyone to believe that it was a senseless tragedy. But in a shocking turn of events, The Young and the Restless pulled off the ultimate plot twist. Heather was revealed to be alive, and she's been secretly living under a new identity, keeping her return a secret for months. In a shocking scene that left fans gasping, Heather made an unexpected appearance in front of her close friend Lucy. As Lucy stood frozen in shock, Heather explained the incredible truth. She's been alive all along, and her death was a carefully orchestrated move to put her enemies off guard. Why did Heather fake her death? The big question on everyone's mind is, why did Heather fake her death? The answer, as it turns out, is rooted in revenge. Heather is not the innocent woman everyone thought she was. For months, she's been plotting a revenge scheme against Sharon Newman, the woman she believes is responsible for destroying her life. Heather's grudge against Sharon runs deep, and it's been simmering under the surface for years. According to Heather, Sharon's betrayal and involvement in certain family matters were the final straw. After feeling wronged by Sharon in the past, particularly regarding personal and family secrets, Heather decided to take matters into her own hands. Her death, she believes, was the perfect way to disappear and regain control of her life. "I had to disappear to make them all believe I was gone. It was the only way to get close again," Heather told Lucy, revealing that she has been watching Sharon and plotting her next move from the shadows. Sharon has no idea what's coming. A vengeful plan. Heather's target is Sharon. Now, as Heather re-enters the picture, her focus is squarely on Sharon Newman. The details of her plan remain unclear, but it's clear that Heather's return is no coincidence. She's been watching Sharon from a distance, waiting for the right moment to strike. Will Heather sabotage Sharon's relationships? Is she planning to expose long-buried secrets that could destroy Sharon's reputation? One thing is for certain, Heather's vendetta against Sharon is personal, and she won't stop until she gets what she feels is owed to her. Sharon, who has recently been facing emotional turmoil in her own life, will be blindsided by Heather's reappearance. As fans know, Sharon has already dealt with her fair share of betrayals and tragedies, but the question now is, can she survive the wrath of someone she thought she had lost forever? What does this mean for Genoa City? Heather's return isn't just a game-changer for Sharon, it's going to shake up the entire town of Genoa City. With Heather back in the fold, longtime residents like Paul, Christine, and others who were once close to her will be forced to reckon with the truth. How will they react when they find out Heather's return was all part of a larger scheme? Will they forgive her for her disappearance, or will they turn their backs on her once they realize the true nature of her motives? For now, it's unclear whether Heather's return will lead to her ultimate downfall or if she will succeed in her revenge plot. But one thing is certain, Genoa City will never be the same. The complex web of relationships, secrets, and betrayals that have defined the young and the restless over the years is about to get even more tangled. Fans react. Social media has been flooded with reactions to Heather's shocking return, with many fans expressing shock, excitement, and confusion. "I literally gasped when I saw Heather walk in. I can't believe she's alive, and she's out for revenge against Sharon? This is going to get messy," one fan tweeted. Others are eager to see how Sharon will react to the news that Heather has been secretly plotting against her. Sharon is not going to see this coming. She's going to have a tough time dealing with Heather, and I'm here for it, another fan posted. As always, the young and the restless continues to deliver gripping drama, and Heather's return promises to be one of the most thrilling chapters in the show's long history. What do you think of Heather's shocking return? How do you think Sharon will react to her revenge plot? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. November 2024. In a jaw-dropping turn of events, The Young and the Restless has left fans reeling after an unbelievable twist was revealed about the mysterious death of Heather Williams. After months of speculation and heart-wrenching grief, Chance Chancellor, played by Donnie Boaz, has uncovered a chilling truth that has rocked Genoa City to its core. Heather's death, long believed to be a tragic accident, may have been something much more sinister. And Chance is at the center of it all. The mysterious death of Heather. Heather Williams, a character who had been woven into the fabric of Genoa City's drama for years, seemed to meet an untimely end under what initially appeared to be suspicious circumstances. For weeks, viewers were left in the dark about the true cause of her death. Was it an accident, or was foul play involved? As Heather's loved ones, including her ex-husband Paul Williams, and close friends like Sharon Newman, mourned her passing, they couldn't shake the feeling that something just didn't add up. Now, Thanks to Chance Chancellor's relentless investigation, a shocking truth has come to light that no one saw coming. Chance, the hard-nosed detective with a heart of gold, had been quietly working behind the scenes to uncover the truth about Heather's death. As the investigation grew colder, many had written it off as a tragic incident that would remain unsolved. But Chance wasn't about to let it go. His instincts told him that Heather's death was more than just a random accident, and his persistence paid off. In a tense, edge-of-your-seat moment, Chance made a discovery that left viewers breathless. The shocking revelation: Heather's death was not an accident at all. After a deep dive into the evidence, Chance uncovered that Heather had been the victim of a carefully orchestrated crime, one that involved deceit. The tension is building, and the answers are finally within reach. The Young and the Restless is about to enter its most thrilling chapter yet, one that will have fans on the edge of their seats. What do you think of Chance's discovery? Who do you suspect is behind Heather's death? Share your theories in the comments below. In an explosive The Young and the Restless storyline, Kyle Abbott finds himself in a love triangle with even higher stakes, as both Claire and Summer are reportedly pregnant with his child. This development places Kyle in an incredibly difficult position, having to choose between his current love interest and his former wife, Summer. The situation not only brings tension between Claire and Summer, but also creates drama for the Abbott and Newman families. Kyle's decision could ultimately shape his future as he considers his responsibilities as a father, his romantic feelings, and the potential implications on both family and business alliances. Viewers can expect plenty of twists as each woman makes her case and Kyle grapples with his own conflicted feelings. The storyline is set to bring plenty of suspense, as fans eagerly watch to see if Kyle's heart will lead him back to Summer or if he'll forge a new path with Claire. This intense plotline promises to deliver heartbreak, rivalry, and unexpected choices that will keep fans of Y and R captivated. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, will face total terror out on the road. It looks like Phyllis may slam on the brakes and find that they're not working at all. Y and R released a promo that points to Phyllis' collision, so we'll see if she hits another car or perhaps a tree. Whatever the case, Phyllis' car will probably get smashed to smithereens and leave her in a desperate fight to survive. Once Phyllis is presumably rushed to the hospital, we have a hunch that Dr. Alina Dawson will be treating her. In an interview with Michael Fairman, Sarpy confirmed that Elena is still a doctor and that she'll be mixing it up with some characters she doesn't normally interact with. Regardless, Phyllis is surely going to need the help of medical professionals, and we know Elena's return is imminent. It makes sense that Elena will be on hand at the hospital when Phyllis gets rolled in with serious injuries. Of course, Phyllis may need help from other staff members at Memorial as well. A surgeon may be required depending on how badly Phyllis is hurt. This crash might lead to Phyllis landing in another coma, especially since there's been a lot of focus on her previous one lately. Phyllis keeps blaming Sharon Newman for the time she caused her comatose state, and now Sharon may be poised to do it once more. Sharon will find herself in a tearful daze at the cottage, so she may think back to cutting the brakes on Phyllis' car. Our predictions hint that Sharon will raise Nick Newman's suspicions after this whole ordeal plays out. Summer Newman and Daniel Romalotti Jr. could easily end up pointing the finger at Sharon too. That's especially true if an investigation into Phyllis' car accident shows signs of foul play. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Phyllis may struggle to survive, so stay tuned for updates on all the alarming news ahead for her family. CDL's where you want to be for gripping Young and the Restless spoilers, predictions, news, and updates, so make us your one-stop Y and R source. The Young and the Restless spoilers and updates tease Phyllis Summers is ready to take decisive action against Sharon Newman. Phyllis aims to expose Sharon as the one responsible for the tragic outcome of Heather Stevens, while also revealing her scheme to frame Daniel Romalotti. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Phyllis wants to bring the truth to light. If all goes according to her plans, Phyllis is set to unveil the truth at last. She's shown time and again that she'll go to great lengths safeguarding her children. However, this determination could lead her scheme to take a surprising and chaotic turn. In the November 11 episode of Y&R, Sharon stealthily enters Phyllis' suite, likely on a mission to uncover the evidence Phyllis claims to possess against her. While Sharon remains uncertain about the existence of such proof, Cameron Kirsten will encourage her to dig deeper. It's not hard to picture Phyllis catching Sharon in the act and demanding that she confess to her attempts at covering up the truth. Y&R spoilers. The situation escalates. This could easily escalate into a scenario where Phyllis and Sharon engage in a fierce physical confrontation, similar to Sharon's with Heather, potentially resulting in Sharon being knocked out. On November 14, Sharon will experience a harsh reality check regarding her situation, leaving her feeling trapped in the episode airing on November 15. Imagine if Sharon wakes up restrained to the bed or something similar. Phyllis might get fed up and refuse to release Sharon until she comes clean about the entire messy situation. According to spoilers for The Young and the Restless, Newman is on the brink of a shocking revelation, which could tie into the turmoil between Sharon and Phyllis. That's quite a large leap from a few years ago, when Phyllis was such a rock through Sharon's breast cancer situation, but likely just a good show for Nick. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Summer Newman's call, Newman's shock. Summer Newman is set to receive a chilling phone call that could raise alarms for Nick regarding her mother. This might prompt her to direct him to Phyllis' suite. Just picture Nick's reaction if he enters to find Sharon tied to the bed. This scenario could paint Sharon as the victim, igniting Nick's anger over Phyllis' extreme actions. Additionally, Sharon might decide to file charges, ensuring Phyllis faces arrest. Regardless of how it unfolds, it's clear that the week of November 11 to 15 will feature some intense confrontations between Sharon and Phyllis. We'll keep you updated with predictions on the mounting tension and any shocking developments that arise. Upcoming spoilers, Phyllis could be the one losing control this time. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with Y&R right now. Come back here often for The Young and the Restless spoilers, news, and updates. The Young and the Restless spoilers for the next 2 weeks reveal an intriguing storyline. Amid Abby and Devon's wedding festivities, Victor will make a strong pitch to Jill, which hints towards an unsettling worry for Billy. The week will also feature Ashley's significant role in Abby's wedding, while Amy will keep a positive update for Nate. Next in the week, Phyllis will successfully trap Sharon and Nick could become a witness to their confrontation. Meanwhile, Adam could decide to move into a new house, but will Chelsea join him for a happy family reunion? The week is set to launch a celebration, so expect some exciting moments ahead. To find out all the details, stay tuned till the end. Spoilers for the week of November 11 to 15. Victor's clever deal and Ashley's role as bride's mum. The Y&R spoilers reveal Victor Newman's bold stance in front of Jill Abbott. He will express his disbelief to Jill about Billy's capability to run the organization and will insist on the importance of the legacy company. He will suggest that Newman would be more capable of running it, and Jill is willing to sell Abbott Chancellor. Victor's ultimate goal remains to undermine Jack and Billy, so he targets the company being run by Billy, although Jill will consider Lily Winters as a better option for the CEO position. Speculation suggests that she will eventually agree to lock the deal with Victor. This will bring a huge disappointment both for Lily and Billy. This may set the stage for a bigger celebration for Victor amid Abby and Devon's wedding festivities. We could see him raise a toast for a new addition to his huge Newman empire as he successfully gains control of Catherine Chancellor's legacy company. As for Ashley Abbott, She is back in town to join the feast and festivities, but Mommy will have some duties to fulfill for her daughter. Abby will want Victor to walk her down the aisle for her wedding vows with Devon, and Ashley will help him conduct this procession. It will be a time of joy for Ashley, as she will spend quality time with her family after her long mental health recovery stint at the hospital. Jack Abbott will also help Ashley feel at home and will insist that the past is behind her, so she should move on. It will be soothing to watch these little family reunions on the show this week. Hamilton family reunion, Nick spies on Summer, Sharon breaks in Phyllis's room. Another similar sweet reunion will happen for the Hamilton family, as Devon Hamilton Winters will have his sister Anna Hamilton and mother Harmony aka Yolanda Hamilton around. They will embrace a good family time with each other. My and our fans should also look forward to another adorable walk down the aisle, as Dominic Newman Abbott Winters Chancellor will play the role of ring bearer in the wedding. Sounds exciting, isn't it? This celebratory week will host the wedding ceremony on November 13, as the day will mark a milestone for the young and the restless. The daytime drama will hit its 13,000th episode this week, which definitely calls for a celebration. So fans should tune in for all the drama about to be unveiled amid the party. One of which will include a disturbing phone call for Summer Newman. It'll enrage some worries for her, but what could this be about? Has it anything to do with Phyllis's plan against Sharon? Well, we'll get to see that in the following week, but her worries might invite suspicion from Nick Newman, and he could spy on her to find out about her fears. Moreover, danger looms for Sharon, as there's a trap to catch her red-handed. Sharon will invade Phyllis Summers' hotel suite to look for evidence she has mentioned. However, Phyllis has tricked Sharon and has no proof. However, now she could have one, as Sharon's questionable move will prove her involvement in the case if she gets caught. The situation is bound to get worse for Sharon, as she'll be in a tough spot soon. The Lie and R spoiler revealed Nick will discover something shocking, which could even be the ongoing confrontation between Sharon and Phyllis. Phyllis is desperate to clear Daniel's name, so she might land Sharon on the hot seat. Nick may find Phyllis holding Sharon captive and asking for confessions, or he could find Sharon taking down Phyllis in this tussle. Whatever it may be, Nick will surely come face to face with some harsh truth this week. It'll be interesting to watch the thrill about to be unveiled. Elena Dawson return in The Town, Jack and Diane exposed. The week will also feature the return of Elena Dawson to GC. We could get to see some unimaginable hospital scenes in the week. She will be here to play some doctor's duty, which could mean that medical threats might loom in ahead of the week. My and our spoilers for the coming week also hint towards bad news for Jack Abbott and Diane Jenkins Abbott's fake marriage fiasco. Two of them have pretended to be on a cross with each other for quite some time now, but it seems like they will be exposed soon. But who will catch their lie? Obviously, expecting Kyle or Victor as an option could be vague, because that would be too early to happen. Rather, it could be Tracy Abbott, as she has been worried about the couple's breakup, so she might get some relief following the news. Or it could also be Claire Newman, who might then get an opportunity to complicate things for the couple. Spoilers for the week of November 18 to 22. Amy's surprise update for Nate. Adam's plan to move out with Chelsea. During the week of November 18 to 22, Amy Lewis will have some positive updates to share with Nate Hastings, as she's hopeful that he will find her son Damien soon. If he successfully digs out about his half-brother, Amy might bless Nate with some beautiful news in the following week. However, Billy will have to make peace with the traumatizing news after Victor's takeover of his company. He could resolve to fight back after the shockwaves hit the town, but how will he do anything about it, as it is Jill's final decision? Eventually, he'll have to surrender. Perhaps Sally Spectra could help him in the process. The duo could warm up with some new career goals while enjoying some bedroom romance together. As for Adam Newman, he might soon accept Victor's offer to move into the old ranch home. Not just that, Adam could dream about moving in with Chelsea Lawson and Connor Newman in that house, and wishing to live like a happy family again. But will Chelsea agree? Victor's huge succession amid the wedding could definitely take center stage, but how will Billy settle with the news?